Hey everyone, it's Brad from Backcountry Skiing Canada.com. Today we're here at Whitewater Ski Resort to talk to you about the Pieps DSP Pro digital transceiver. DSP stands for Digital Signal Processing, and this is a new transceiver from Pieps. It's got a really nice carrying harness and a quick access pull to get to the transceiver, and that's what it looks like. It's a 3-antenna digital transceiver. It's got a 60-meter range, which is on the upper end of the range for transceivers these days, and 400 plus hours of battery life in transmit mode. It's quite different looking than the old Pieps transceiver, but it's got all the same great features and more. The previous version retailed for about $450, so the new version, the Pro, is $75 less expensive. Same size, thereabouts, and same weight and same range, but there are a lot more new features that we're going to talk about now. So here's a look at the Pieps DSP Pro up close. You can see on the back is the battery pack, and on the front we've got the on-off transmit and search slider with a lock function as well. And if I go ahead and turn this on now, depressing the lock button and sliding that up into send mode, you can see it does a self-check. In the self-check mode, it's going to check the transmit frequency of the transceiver as well as the antenna and the processor to make sure everything's working correctly. And in this function there is also a built-in inclometer where you can actually measure slope angle. So if I press the scan button here for 3 seconds, it'll go into that mode and you can see it displays the slope angle. You would put this on your pole on the slope and it would measure that angle for you, which is a pretty handy feature. If we go into search mode now, it'll quickly pick up a signal. There we go. So we've got a transceiver about 5 meters away, a single signal, and there it picked up the second signal. So it should pick up 2 because I've got 2 transceivers working in the area right now. Full battery life, as you can see on the screen here. So the icon shows 2 signals within the search range. And one thing I should mention about the transceiver is it does have a scan function as well. So while I'm in search mode, I can press down the scan button, and when I do that, it will scan the area for signals, and you can see within 5 meters there's 1 signal, within 20 meters there's 2 signals, and within 50 meters there's no additional signals. So it gives me a good idea of what I'm dealing with right away in search scenarios. And also in the transmit function, there is a feature called auto antenna switch, and what this does is it chooses the best antenna to transmit from, and this helps other transceivers pick up the Pieps DSP Pro easier, and this helps eliminate electrical and magnetic interference from things like phones, radios, MP3 players, and things like that, because you should have this transceiver, or any transceiver, 15 centimeters away from any other electronic devices in transmit mode and 50 centimeters away in search mode, so something good to keep in mind. One other thing that I would like to show you as well is the marking functionality and also the frequency measurement. So if I go back into search mode here, let's look at the frequency measurement first of all. This is a good function for checking other people's transceivers to make sure that their frequency is within range of that 457 kilohertz measurement. So if I press the scan button again for 3 seconds, you can see that the transceiver closest to me, its frequency is off by 25 hertz, and anything within about 30 is okay. So this is actually, anything pointing to the left is a negative, and anything pointing to the right would be positive over the 457. So that's a useful feature to check everybody in your group before you head out as well. The next thing I want to show you is the marking capability. Super easy to use. I've got a signal now 3.9 meters away. If I press the mark button, it masks that signal out, and now I can pick up another signal 8.9 meters away, and I can mask that signal as well. And now there's no signals picking up within the range. So marking functionality is super easy to use and also a great feature to have for multiple burials. One other thing with this transceiver is that there is a send to search functionality, so it will switch back over in the event that you are buried and the transceiver is not moving for a given amount of time. It will switch back over transmit. This functionality is not turned on by default. You do have to go to the website to turn it on and then reprogram the transceiver. but that is there if you need it. And you can also update the Pieps DSP Pro with a software upgrade as well. And it does come with an optional hand loop that you can replace the harness with just a hand loop, so you can put that in a side pocket on a pair of pants or something like that, if you prefer to use it that way. So that's about everything there is to know about the Pieps DSP Pro. So there you have it, the Pieps DSP Pro digital transceiver. It retails for about $375 and it has a range of 60 meters. It weighs about 200 grams and works with 3 AAA batteries. It does have a 5-year warranty, which is far better than most transceivers on the market these days. And it's a great transceiver if you're in the market for one. There is a version for $275 called the Pieps DSP Sport version. It doesn't have all the great functionality though. There is no scan mode, no inclometer, the frequency measure function is missing, and the auto send to search is also not available. It doesn't have a 60 meter range, it has a 50 meter range instead, and the battery life is 200 hours versus 400. But 2 great transceivers from Pieps that are on the market today. If you're looking for more gear reviews, comps, forum posts, blogs, go to backcountryskiingcanada.com. Thanks.